we're going to be talking about completing the square, which is an alternative to factoring or the quadratic formula, and it can be easier in certain situations, which we're going to talk about later. Here we have a pretty simple problem, x squared plus 6x minus 7 equals 0. So let's complete the square. So to start off the problem, you always want to get the third number over to this side so we can complete the square with this blank. So x squared plus 6x plus blank, what we're solving for, equals 7. And then you put a blank here, because whenever you add to one side, you have to add to the other side. So now we have to solve for this little number here. There's a formula for it. B divided by 2 squared. If we substitute 6 for B, 6 divided by 2 squared, 6 divided by 2 is 3, 3 squared is 9. So we put it in this blank and this blank, because whatever you add to one side, you have to add to the other side. Now we're going to factor this. We're going to think, what adds up to 6 and multiplies together to get 9? An obvious answer here is 3. So it'd be x plus 3 times x plus 3, which can be rewritten as x plus 3 squared. On this side, we have 7 plus 9, which is 16. Okay, the next step of this is to square root this side and this side. So we get x plus 3 equals plus or minus 4. Now, we can solve for this by subtracting 3 from both positive 4 and negative 4. So, x equals 4 minus 3 equals 1. X equals negative 4 minus 3 equals negative 7. So, the answer to this is x equals 1 and x equals negative 7. Alright, so this next problem is a bit harder, but it shouldn't be that difficult to handle. In this problem, there is a 3 in front of the x squared, and to solve for this problem, we simply need to factor out 3. So, let's start this problem by moving the 9 over to the other side. 3x squared plus 6x plus blank, what we're solving for, equals 9 plus blank. Have to add whatever is on this side to the other side as well. So now, for this next step, it's a new step, we have to factor out this 3, because there's no way you're going to be able to solve for this with this 3 hanging around here. So, 3x squared plus 6 divided by 3 is 2x plus blank equals 9 plus blank. So for this next part, we solve for this number using that formula b divided by 2 squared. Put in 2 for b. 2 divided by 2 squared. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. Now normally here we would add 1 over here, but in this problem there's a 3 over here, and this 3 is multiplying everything inside these parentheses. So 3 times 1 would be 3, so it would be 9 plus 3. Now we would factor the stuff inside, and it would be 3x plus 1 squared equals 12. We would divide this side by the 3 to get rid of that. So x plus 1 squared equals 4. And now we're going to square root both sides. X plus 1 equals plus or minus 2. And then we would subtract 1 from positive 2 and negative 2. So x equals positive 2 minus 1 equals 1. X equals negative 2 minus 1 equals negative 3. So the two answers are x equals 1 and x equals negative 3.